Okay. We are on our mats, ready to begin our yoga flow. And we are starting off an easy pose with our right or left leg crossed in front of us. So as we're in this position, easy pose, sit here and breathe. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale. You may feel tension in your feet or in your hips, in your knees. Take a deep breath in and exhale your breath into these spaces, releasing some of its tension. Feeling the release. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And in this easy pose, you may keep your eyes closed or open. We're going to start stretching our head. So first, our ear to shoulder, then our chin to chest and back. And then we're going to rotate to our right and then to our left. So we're going to start with our ear to our shoulder. Into our left shoulder. Into our right shoulder. Into our left. And back to center. And now our chin to our chest. In the back of our head to our shoulder blades. Chin to chest. Shoulder blades. Now we're going to rotate to our right. Warming up our neck. Again to our right. And back to center, chin to chest, and now to our left. And to our left again. Back to center. Bringing our head forward, facing forward. And now we're going to turn our head to the right. Back to center, and to our left. Back to center. Again to our right. Center, and to our left. And center. Now we're going to massage our shoulder blades, rolling our shoulders back, feeling our shoulder blades touch. And now forward. And bring our shoulders up to our ears and drop. To our ears and drop. To our ears and drop. And again, rolling our shoulders back. Many times we hold tension in our shoulders, typing at our desks, or even at how we sleep and forward. Or even just like when we feel like we're in neutral, we may be holding tension in our shoulders. And you can stop. So now we're going to do some gentle turns to our right and left. Getting our spine warmed up. Okay. And now we're going, as we are still in easy pose, we are going to stretch to our side. So we're going to start stretching towards our right side. So bringing our left arm up, relaxing our shoulder, and folding to our right, using our right hand for support on the floor, and stretching. Remembering to keep our shoulders, our chest open to the front of us, so we're not closing in as such, but opening up and stretching over. Feeling our stretch in the left side, in our left lateral, and releasing back into center. Okay, and again for the left side, stretching our right hand upward, relaxing our shoulder, bringing our left arm down for support, and stretching our right side. Remembering to keep open. Making sure that our sit bones, our butts are on the floor. So we're not lifting up, but we are lifting from our left and over, from our right over to our left, and release. And now we're going to do a slight forward bend, forward stretch. So you may have your left or your right leg forward. Whichever leg you have forward, you can keep it there. And now we're going to be lifting from our center upwards through our arms, relaxing our shoulders, and folding over into the mat. You may feel some tension in the back of your thighs, the side of your thighs. Recognize it. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Deepening our stretch. Deepening our stretch. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale. Recognizing where you are feeling any sort of sensation and checking in. What does it feel like? Have you felt this before? And we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale, and pushing our breath into those areas. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And stretching deep in. And now let's begin to walk our hands back to our back. So since we had one leg in front, we're going to change it out for our other leg in front. So I had my left leg in front, now I have my right leg in front. Okay, so lifting up again, Relaxing our shoulders and folding over. Using our hands to catch us onto the mat. Feeling the sensation, feeling the stretch of our hips. Take a deep breath in and exhale, deepening our stretch. Deep breath in, exhale. Breathing into where we may feel a tingling sensation, perhaps discomfort of the stretch. As we take this last deep breath in, we're going to exhale and walk our hands back towards our body. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Back. And so we're going to continue to be seated, and we are going to go into seated eagle pose. For this pose, such as our right is in front of our left, or our left is in front of our right, we're going to begin right in front of our left. We're going to keep our left leg flat on the mat, take our right leg over. You may want to widen. And some may have lots more flexibility in their hips and may have our knee further down. Mine is not there, so if yours isn't either, that's okay. And if yours is towards the mat, that is also okay. That is awesome. Okay, so keeping our right leg over our left leg, which is on the mat, we are going to be here and take our right hand under our arm, our left arm, and meet our right fingers with our left palm in front of us. This is our seated eagle. Coming out of this pose, but before we come out of this pose, let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Feeling these twists, these stretches. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And one more inhale. Then exhale. And coming out of this pose, we're going to unravel our hands first, our arms first. And taking our right leg over our left leg. Putting them out in front of us and wiggling. Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling our legs. Getting some more movement to our hips. And now for the left side. We're going to take our left. We're going to fold our right first onto the mat. Take our left leg over the right. And again, if you have more flexibility in your hips and you can go further down, awesome. If that is not where you are right now, that is awesome as well. We are doing 100% of where we are and what we can do, okay? So we have our right leg on our mat and our left over our right. So we're going to have our left arm underneath and wrapping around our right. So our left fingers are going to meet our right palm palm. Our right finger is pointing forward, our knees pointing forward. We're going to sit in this position. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Feeling the flexion, the stretch of our hips, even the stretching of our shoulders and our back, as well as through our arms and our fingertips. And we're going to release. We're going to take one more deep breath in, and exhale. Releasing our arms first, and then our legs. And shaking on our legs, releasing whatever tension may be in our knees or in our hips. May roll out our ankles a bit. Ankles. That's my ankle. Making that sound. Okay, point and flex, and point and flex, and point. Okay. And now we're going to go to cat-cow. So going to your all fours, our hands placed in front of us, on our knees. We're going to begin in cat, cow, cat, bird, and cow. It might be cow. No, it's definitely cat. And cow. This movement is really, really great for digestion, for massaging our spine and getting our spine fluid activated, and even for our balance as we are undulating our back. We're going to go back into a neutral. Right. Here in a neutral position. And we're going to lift our right leg up behind us. Maybe they call this like the three-legged cow or three-legged cat. Balancing on our left knee, our right leg is behind us, and release back down to mat. And now our left leg, bring it behind us, straightened. And my foot is neutral. It is neither flexed nor pointed. Balancing on our left knee, and our two hands. And relax. Okay, so now we're going to thread the needle. So as we thread the needle, we are on our fours, our two hands are directly are underneath our shoulders and our knees are behind us on the mat. So as we thread the needle, we're going to take our right hand, our right arm, and thread it through this space underneath our left arm. So we're going to take our right, we're going to thread it through, and you can come all the way down to your shoulder, your right shoulder. And coming up, right hand back down next to left. Now we're going to thread our left through underneath our right. And we're going to come back up to our fours. You want to wiggle our tail. And we're going to do this again with some deep breaths. So taking our right arm, threading it through our left, onto our shoulder. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. One last time, deep breath in. Exhale. And come up. Left side, threading our left underneath our right. Ooh. You may feel some twists in your back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, a deep breath in and exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. And come up. And now we're going to come into child's pose, keeping the tops of our feet onto the mat, making space for our hips, and sitting back into child's pose. Extending our arms in front of us, putting our head down. Just here, feeling the expansion of our shoulders, our arms, our hands, our fingers. Here in child's pose. You may have things on your mind. You may have ideas about what you're going to do later, If you're gonna eat, if you're gonna wait, take a deep breath in and exhale. As we're in child pose, try to be present with him in this moment, on this mat, following the sequence. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One last time, we're going to take a deep breath in and push up into downward facing dog. Deep breath in and exhale. Coming into our all fours, tucking our toes and pushing into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Our weight in the palms of our hands, on the balls of our feet. You're stretching our calf muscles, our thigh muscles, and our back muscles. And from downward facing dog, we are going to take our right leg, balancing on the left, upward into three-legged dog. Three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale, balancing our hands and legs. And as we take the second deep breath in, we're going to pull our right knee towards our chest in front of us until our foot is in between our two hands. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Great. Coming up into low lunge. And from the lunge, we're going to elongate our right knee and fold over into pyramid. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another one, take a deep breath in and exhale and elongate. Elongate. Our top half of our body, our hands beside us, our left foot down on the mat. Okay. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deepening our stretch. Our right leg. Your arms can go further out. Try it. Okay. So as we take this next deep breath in, we're going to bend our right leg into a low lunge. Take a deep breath in and drop our left leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Dropping our left leg into a low lunge. Sitting into our hips. Take this off. And one. And for this low lunge, you can have your hands on the mat, upwards. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Feeling the stretch of our left hamstring. Stretching upwards through our fingers. Releasing our arms. And back, tucking our toes into downward facing dog. Now we're going to pull our left leg into three-legged downward dog. Remaining balanced. Looking behind us. Focusing on the point. So focus our attention. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. Bringing our left leg inward toward the chest. Through our arms, our foot flat on the mat. And upwards. A deep breath in. And exhale. If you feel like you're wobbling, it may help to try to elongate your back leg and sit deeper into the stretch. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Last deep breath in, then we'll fold over, deep breath in. Exhale, folding over, straightening our right leg. Into pyramid. Have your legs, your hands beside your feet on the mat. Just breathing into our bodies. Give thanks for our bodies, for what they continue to allow us to do, what we learn from our bodies, what it shows us, what it tells us, the signs. Give thanks for our ability wherever we are, however we are, our breath, our movement. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Bending our right leg, our left leg, coming down into a low lunge. Feeling our stretch in our right side, our hamstring, our hips, even our inner thighs. And we'll continue to ask our bodies, ask ourselves when we feel this tension or stretch, have we felt this before? What does it feel like? Where am I feeling it? We're going to tuck our right foot. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale. And push upward. Back into our high lunge. Turning to our right side, tucking, pointing our toes inward. We're going to fold over into a wide-legged. And we're going to begin. Keeping our arms out as it is a horizon. And folding over to holding our ankles. And it's as if we're trying to be one with our legs. Like if we could fold so over that we'll just kind of like a panini press. Just press in our chest into the space between our legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Pulling deeper into the stretch. Holding the back of our ankles. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Making sure that we continue to feel our body stretching, expanding, maybe where we thought it could go. Then we take this last deep breath in. We're going to expand our arms out on the horizon and come up as we did down in a flat back. Take a deep breath in. Opening our arms. Exhale. And coming up. Over here. We're going to push back our right leg, the back of the mat. And down in mountain. Facing forward. Our feet flat on the mat. We're going to breathe our arms upward, above our heads, and bring our left leg out, back towards the front of our mat, and turn into warrior. Deep breath in. Bring our left out, exhale. And turning our left foot towards the front of our mat. Our back foot slightly pointed inward. And as we bend, we're going to open our arms into a horizon. And you can face forward on your mat, or you can face on the side of your mat, on the right side of your mat. You're going to hold this. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to bring our right leg to the front of our mat, our arms above us. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And with one swift movement to the front of our mat, breathe our hands down into mountain. Standing in mountain, standing strong. Our feet firmly planted on the ground. Feeling our breath go through us. Take a deep breath in and out. We're going to breathe our arms upward. Bring our left knee up and back. Making sure that it is parallel with the back of the mat. And our right foot, our right hip is turned out, facing forward, our feet perpendicular, our foot perpendicular to the front of the mat. And opening our arms into the horizon and deepening our stretch. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Last one. And we're going to bring in one movement our right leg to the back of our mat to meet our left. Deep breath in. Exhale. Nice. Breathing our arms down. Standing in mountain, our feet firmly planted on the ground. We're going to open our legs back up into a wide-legged stance. And we're going to fold forward. And this will be our last standing position. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And begin to fold forward. And let's do this in 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, feet tucked forward. 7, inward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can hold on to your ankles or in front of you. Bringing your weight towards your toes, deepening your stretch. Take a deep breath in And exhale, allowing your body to deepen and stretch. And instead of a flat back upward, we're going to roll our bodies up, our torso up, our back up into a standing position in 10 seconds. And count. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet together, the center of your mat. Working through your knees. Moving your knees side to side. And we're actually going to open our legs back to get our making sure that we have enough space between our hips. And I'm going to do this on an angle so you see how my hips are going to be made, has space in between my feet. So I'm going to breathe my arms upwards, breathe your arms upwards and down, up again, and down. Last standing position, and inhale, and exhale. Your hands are in prayer above your head. We're going to take another inhale, and sit down in between our feet. Take an inhale and exhale down. Wide position. So I did it on an angle to show you that you need to have enough space for your hips in this position. And I'm also going to move, you don't have to move. Move so that you can see that the objective is to be pushing as our hands are in prayer position at our chest, to be allowing our elbows to push backwards gently, our backside not sticking out, but tucked in and straightened upward. Our shoulders helping to gently push back our knees and open up our hips. And our hands in prayer position are more contracted than relaxed. And try to see if you feel like your butt muscles are a bit flexed. Feel if you can just relax them and what difference that makes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. And you can just dissolve into the mat. Great, great job, everyone, so far. That was our last standing position. And now we're going to get back into, back on our mats, like seated into our mats. So from our yoga squat, we are going to go into a pigeon. So with our pigeon, like how we started, we're going to start with one leg forward, and let's do our right leg forward. And our left leg is going to be back on the ground, as so. Extended onto the ground. And our right leg on the mat, bent on the mat, as so. And if you find that it is difficult right now for you to extend your leg, you can keep it bent. And this would also help with getting your hip used to being open. And this may feel awkward, that's okay. So we're going to aim for our leg to be extended using our hands to hold us up and pulling our bodies through our left hamstring upwards, through our head and our crown, and beaming our light upwards towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And if you want a deeper stretch, fall forward, getting some stretch in your hamstring, on the side of your buttocks. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Walking our hands out to the side of our right leg. Pulling upwards, coming into plank. We're going to hold this plank for a second. And now our left leg, bring it forward in front of us. Extending our right leg behind us. And sitting up, feeling our stretch in pigeon, half pigeon position. Take a deep breath in and exhale. You may feel your knee quivering or your leg quivering. That's okay. That's your muscles saying that they're being worked out. They haven't some time, which is good. Reactivating our muscles. Take a deep breath in and exhale and fall forward. Feeling the stretch of our left side. Walking, hands up. And back into plank, tucking our right foot into plank, holding it, our toes tucked, our shoulders stacked above our wrists, our abdominals engaged, our butt even engaged, or relaxed, but definitely engaging your abdominals. And we're going to push up to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to move our body, bending our arms, moving our body. Our feet to the mat, the flat of our feet to the mat, top of our feet to the mat, excuse me, our chest to the mat, our hands beside us. And we're going to pull up and upward facing dog. This may look like cobra, but with cobra, our bodies are closer to the ground as a snake's is, as a cobra's is. And with upward facing dog, you notice that my hips are slightly elevated above the ground. We're going to go back up to upward facing dog. Tucking our toes into downward facing dog. Jumping our feet. You can either jump your feet forward to your hands, or walk your hands backward to your feet. And letting your body fold over. You can hold your elbows. Your body folds over. If you feel like there may be lots of tension in your knees, which may happen sometimes if you're bow-legged like I am, just do a slight bend in the knees to release some of the pressure, pushing some of your weight forward into your toes. We're going to roll up in 10, relaxing our hands, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at the middle of our mat, we are going to sit down in a cobbler's pose. This may also look like butterfly, which it is. It's butterfly pose. And holding our ankles or across, as so, or across. And we're just going to be fluttering our hips. Change your arms. We've done lots of hip openings and flexors. Stretching our hips. So we want to make sure that you're also just massaging it out. This is one of my favorite poses just because it's just so relaxing. Think of the movement of it. Fluttering your legs. Okay. And now we're going to do cow face stretch. So this is just like as if we're in our easy pose. And except we're going to be bringing our arms behind us. So we're going to take our right arm, our right hand back, our left hand and arm back, and clasp them together. So they should look like this. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Again, scanning where you're feeling your stretch and asking yourself, have you felt this before? Where am I feeling this stretch? What does it feel like? Take a deep breath in and release. Okay. Now again with the left side, touching our back and our right, clasping it with our hands, our fingers. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And back into easy pose. You may feel a cooling sensation or a tingling sensation all through the tops of your arms, from your shoulders. It is so beautiful. I'm just gonna, in our easy pose, massage our arms and our shoulders. Just breathing through this massage. It's so important to be in tune with our bodies. Our bodies gives us messages, signals, indications, and even reminders. Okay. And I came out of easy pose. We're going to be sitting with our toes pointed inwards and our heels outwards, sitting on tops of our feet, folded. We take a deep breath in and exhale. Pushing all our air out, take a deep breath in. Pushing out. And in. Out. One more time, in. And gently, as a whisper, out. And now we're going to place our hands behind us, our feet in front of us, and push our pelvis up, our hips up, our chest up, into reverse tabletop. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One, take a deep breath in. And exhale, and release. And on to our backs. Again, like as if we were in reverse, as we did in reverse tabletop, we're going to push up from our pelvis, deepening our bodies through our feet and in our back. And we're going to lift up. Keeping our weight in our feet and our shoulders, making sure we have our chin tucked to our neck. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. Back to the just feel your weight on the mat. Feeling your weight on the mat. We're going to come up onto our knees. Up to our knees. And this is camel. We're going to take our hands and one by one, we have our feet, the tops of our feet flat on the ground. We're on our knees. Our hips are stacked above our knees as our shoulders and our head. And we're going to take our right hand to our left heel and our left heel to our left hand. Before that, make sure that you have space again to stretch. We're going to stretch back. So you should be at least about two fists of your fists, knees width apart. So we're going to take our right hand to our right heel, left hand to our left heel, and look back. Releasing your neck, releasing your head. Just breathing into this position. And to come out, take one hand onto the base of your back, your lower back, and the other to your lower back. And sit back into your heels, or in between your heels. Your shoulders. We're gonna do this one more time. Swallowing, taking a swallow. Making sure that we have enough space to really bend our back into this camel position. Okay, so back on our knees, making sure that our knees are 2 of our wrists worth apart. Taking our right hand to our right heel, our left hand to our left heel, and releasing our head, our neck, our chest back into camel. And release. Hands at our lower back, coming up. I'm going to sit on our buttocks. Holding forward, just a deep stretch in our back. Now we're going to make sure that we stretch it out. So we invert it back and we want to now fold forward. Yeah. Reach forward, relax your shoulders, fold forward. As we fold forward, we're holding the sides of our feet or our ankles or our knees. We're really stretching our back and our legs and our shoulders. Bring a little rock, rocking our bodies back and forth. Bodies back and forth. And now roll out. And now we're going to twist to the right and our left in half Lord of the Flies. And as we did for pigeon and for seated eagle, we have our left leg on the ground, our right leg over, our right hand at the base of our back on the floor, our right palm on the floor of the mat, and our left arm gently pulling to our right. This is all gentle, feeling the traction of our spine, and release. And now put our right foot on the ground, our left foot over, our left hand, our left palm flat at the base of our mat. Now our right. Gently pulling as the traction of the spine. Twist. Gently, gently. Breathing into this position and releasing. And that was our final position. We're going to end in Savasana and just laying back on our mats, feeling the weight of our body sink into the mat. This last position of Savasana, you can keep your eyes open or closed. Breathing, feeling the breath run through your body, in through your nose, through your mouth, to your brain, past your heart, through your lungs, your abdominal, through your sacral chakra, down through your legs, feeling the breath in your knees. Take a deep breath in. And exhale from the knees to your ankles, toes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Releasing our head. Massaging and circulating our wrists inwards towards us, outwards, inwards towards us, and outwards, and inwards towards us, and outwards. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Savasana, feeling our bodies, thoughts, and in. Savasana calls us to be still, bring calmness and tranquility from within, much peace and much joy, passion, meditation. So you can continue to lay in this position wherever long you need. Rolling up. Thank you for this beautiful flow today. Thank you for showing up to attend this session and showing up for yourself, for expanding your body, expressing your body, and also learning and being reminded of its indications, signals, signs, and where you are, where you hope to be. We give thanks. Namaste.